and welcome back to the Gauge 1 Small Garden Railway. We've been away. I've just been looking. I've been away for about 18 months nearly without anything going on the channel. That's not to say that I've not been in the workshop. I've just been doing other projects and things. Last year I got rather interested in Qualcast petrol mowers, and I spent last year repairing and restoring a couple of those. Probably don't appeal to you guys interested in Gauge 1 live steam, but I've got another channel, and that just shows the restoration of a couple of Qualcast petrol mowers. And apart from that, I've been doing other things as well. So we've not been out the workshop for the last 18 months. I've just been doing other projects. I've also restored, put together a stationary paddle engine that I've had kicking around for a long time. So I spent some time last year putting that together. But anyway, we're back with the Garden Railway, and we're back with a new project. And this is going to be a Great Western steam rail motor. And if you saw the title, you might get some idea of what they look like. Here's some pictures of one. As you see, I think they look a fascinating locomotive, and they look really interesting. And there's also some more pictures of a Gauge 1 model that you can see running here. So this is our new project. I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll follow the series of videos that follow over the coming weeks and months. And hopefully we'll have some fun building this steam rail motor. I've got some drawings for it. They're pretty basic, and where these drawings came from, the chap who actually designed this Gauge 1 steam rail motor, I'm not sure, he was suffering from quite ill health, and he's probably not really into doing Gauge 1 anymore now, but he kindly forwarded on some drawings, the design drawings, to me. And at the same time, he had a lot of the parts laser cut. So we've got laser cut parts for the main body. I'll show those as well. We've got laser cut parts for all the linkage, and this will save an awful lot of time having these parts already made, because these are tiny little parts. The only thing that probably we don't have as a complete part ready is we're going to have to scratch build the cylinder blocks and the pistons. And the other thing we've also got is you've got some detailed drawings of the boiler, and the boiler is going to be an interesting project in its own right, because these steam rail motors, the real ones, only had very small boilers. And that was, I think, one of the inherent problems, is maintaining the boiler pressure. And looking at the size of the boiler for the model, I think we might struggle with the same thing. So as I mentioned, one of the beauties of this project is it's not going to be entirely scratch built, because I'm able to get certainly a lot of the plate work, well, all of the plate work for the rail motor, and importantly all the linkage and all the parts for the main chassis. I'll quickly show you that there. The main this is for the front chassis, like so. So as I say, we've got the drawings. The drawings are probably okay for what we want, but I think we'll have to do a little bit of research here and there to fill in some of the gaps. But as I say, I'm pleased I don't have to make some of these things by hand, and I'm paranoid that I'm going to lose some of these parts But I'll just show you, these are all the laser cut parts. For example, you can even see that. That's some of the linkage. So it uses Walshart's valve gear, and some of these are tiny little parts, and I'm ever so glad I don't have to make some of these by hand. So this will save us an awful lot of time and hassle. Put those back before we lose them. I did do a count. This kit of parts I've had has been hanging around for a few years, and so I've finally got round to doing it. Here's another example. That's some of the, if you like, some of the this is all the metal work for the main chassis. I can see that it's got a 3D view of the main chassis, so it gives you an idea how it all hangs together. But again, what is also really good is a lot of the brass work. I'll just show you a little bit of the brass work that we've got. You see, that's the roof, and this is the main brass work for the body. I'll pull one of these out so you can have a look. And this is a great job that's been done. So they're all pre-lit, they're all laser cut, just ready to. You see that there. All you do really is just push these out, and this will give you all the windows and the sides. So I mean, basically what you've got, if you look at the chassis, you've got the chassis with a boiler mounted on it. So you're basically making a steam powered bogie, and then the rest of the body sits on top of it. And I've just got some pictures and some video of the real thing, and we'll just take a few minutes just to look at that. At the moment, this rail motor it's based in Didcot, and its boiler ticket has run out at the moment, so who knows how long it'll take for that to ever be in steam again. It's certainly preserved and out of the weather, but having said that, some of the bodywork is in pretty bad state, where you can see where it's rotted at the side, and I'm not so sure. I think someone actually said that they didn't really use the correct material, or it was a cheap material that they used for the outer skin, and you can see where it's all rotted. But the beauty of being able to walk around one, the real thing, I had chance to wander down the interior, and it gives you a good idea what it looks like. I did go on this rail motor a few years ago when it was in steam. So there we are, that's the introductions done, and a brief overview of what we're going to be looking at. So as mentioned, probably the first place I'm going to start is the scratch build of the cylinder block and the steam chest and the piston, etc, etc. It's probably one of the smallest cylinders and pistons I've made, so it's quite a tiny little thing by comparison to some of the other gauge 1 locomotives. Alright, these are 4 lumps of brass that we've cut off for the cylinders, those 2, and for the steam chest, those 2. So the next thing I'm going to do is just pop them in the lathe, face them off down to the right thickness, and doing the same for the cylinders. On the parallels, so we can now just skim this other face down. So where are we? Well, we've made a very simple start so far to this first episode. Hope you liked the video. I've not made it too long, I've kept it short at the moment, and we'll see you again very soon.